Hey, how about that dragon in the background? Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? It's me, JD, and welcome to Peasant's Quest. This is an old game from back in 2004 by the same guys who made Homestar Runner from back in the day. I don't know if they're still doing the series today, but hey, at least there's still a chance to see some new stuff from them later on. Anyway, after you see the intro screen, you get this. Tips for beginners. Here's how things work around here. Look around by typing stuff like look tree, or just plain look. Talk to folks by typing stuff like talk man. Take items by typing get item. Use items by typing use item. You can also give item, throw item, or some other action words. Type inventory to see your inventory. Type save to save your game, and load to load one. To save games, your browser must have cookies enabled. Press the plus and minus signs to speed up or slow down your character. So this is like one of those old Commodore 64-esque games, those type as you play game, with the added element of movement and the environment around you. So with that said, let's get started. You are rather dashing, a humble peasant living in the peasant kingdom of peasantry. You return home from vacation on Scalding Lake to find that Trogdor the burninator has burninated your thatched roof cottage along with all your goods and services. With nothing left to lose, you swear to get revenge on the wingling dragon in the name of burninated peasants everywhere. You head east towards the mountain atop which Trogdor lives. That's a nice looking lake. You can start playing in a second here. Okay, go for it. Okay, so for those of you that just came to this point and talked to me like, what's all this about? Well, the story goes like this. You're a peasant living in this kingdom peasantry. You return home to find that the dragon Trogdor, the burninator, quote-unquote, burninated your house, and you want to get revenge on him. But first, you need to do some stuff, and I'll explain that to you once we talk this night here. But first, let's look around. You've reached the mountain pass that leads to Trogdor's lair. A royal knight blocks the entrance. Okay, move closer, and we're going to talk to him. You explain your situation to the knight, that Trogdor burninated your cottage, and you've sworn revenge. You ask for passage up the mountain to settle your score. Hang on there, Trogdor killer, says the knight. I can only allow actual peasants up the mountain pass to face Trogdor, and you clearly are not one. Look, Dragonheart, you don't stink like a peasant, you don't dress like a peasant, and you're definitely not on fire like a peasant. Once you've those three things, come back and maybe we can talk. Be sure to look around lots, talk to everyone you see, and ask about stuff. Type help if you get confused, and inventory to see your worldly stuff. Type save or load to save or load your game. Duh. Okay, so that was convenient enough. Now, I'm going to start things off by going back home. This is going to take a while because the movement here is like so slow. Unless you hit the plus and minus signs, you'll speed things up a little bit. But the way I see it, I just prefer things to be as... I'm not one for speed runs. I'm just one for getting things done 100% as possible. This one, I'm going to do 100% by the way. Hopefully if I can see about the right points. So here's my burninated house. I'm going to look. The remains of your thatched roof cottage lie burninated before you. You swear revenge against Trogdor. Look. House. All your baubles and trinkets, your flask and scrolls, your goblets and staffs, burninated. Looks like there's a piece of unburninated paper on the ground. Okay. Get paper. You tuck it nice-like into your short pants. type map at nearly any time to check the map. Okay. So map. That's us, the blinking thing on the map. And what you see before you is the kingdom as you saw it earlier. I have the same map on another screen, but I prefer not to show it to you guys as it would be cheating. But I can tell you one thing. You wouldn't see it because I'd probably show you like on a drawing or something on Sony Vegas. But if you go down one part of the map, it'll send you to the north end. Like if you went south from the southernmost center square, you would end up on the northernmost center square. The rule does not apply east versus west. It only applies north to south. So anyway, let's keep going. Back at the lake. Look. There's definitely a half lake here with a sandy shore. Look, rocks. Rocks? Or there's a bunch of fairly substantial pebbles in the sand. Get them. I'm going to need those. You grab up a handful of fairly substantial pebbles. You make sure to get an even mix of sedentary, igneous, and, surreptitious rocks. Hey, I got a point for that. Point saved is a point earned. Who are you, my friend? Look. You've come across some kind of shooting gallery. There's a depressed-looking archer at the desk there. Let's talk to him and see what's up. Oh, hi, I'm Mendeleev, says the archer. I used to run a shooting range here with my brother Dongalev, but we don't talk so much anymore. I haven't seen him in a jonker's age. If you ever run into him, tell him I said, Haldo. You mean hello, you ask? No, shut up. I said Haldo, and I meant Haldo. Tell him I said Haldo. There's a point there. Who is Jonka? It's not letting me ask about Jonka. But I can tell you right now, Jonka is this nasty beast. I've played this game before, so I know this one. Jonka is this nasty beast that steals treasure. You'll see him later on when I explain it to you. There's other creatures like, you'll see him later on. For now, let's take a look at this. We're up to 2 points now. Look. There's a really generic well here. Oh, and apparently it's autumn on this screen. Yeah, it is, compared to every other one. Alright, let's see what's up next. Let's type, look well. Pretty average. You're not a big well person. You're more into bridges. It does have a cute little bucket, though. Your dad liked buckets. Oh, and there's a metal crank, too. Meemaw loved cranks. You can just make out something floating in the water down there. Wow. Put rocks in well. Then it'd be tough to get them back. You never go anywhere without your rocks. Put pebbles in bucket. You plunk all your pebbles into the bucket. The weight causes it to descend to the bottom of the well with a quickness. Okay, that's clever. But, there's a lot more to do here, like, oh yeah, didn't it go down? So now we can turn crank. The crank seems to have loosened, and you haul the bucket back up. What's this? Why, there's a monster mascus in there. No doubt left over from some pagan ritual. Silly pagans. You grab up a scary monster mascus. Man, this thing could scare a horse. No points for that? Really? Damn you, Videlectrix. I'm kidding.
Draw.